श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः। श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। श्रीमते आदिवञ्शटकोपयतीन्द्र महादेशिकाय नमः। ह्यः पिबं सततं राम चरितामृतसागरम् अधुस्तष्टं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेसनकल्मषम्. Hi kids, today I am going to narrate a story about Tulsidas, one of the great devotees of Sri Rama. Tulsidas was born in a small town Soran, Varaha Kshetra in Kasganj district of present-day Uttar Pradesh, India in 1511 AD to Hulsi and Atmaram in Bharadwaj Gotra. Tulsidas was born after staying in the womb of his mother for 12 months. He had all 32 teeth in his mouth at birth. His health and looks were like that of a 5-year-old boy, and he did not cry at the time of his birth, but uttered Rama instead. He was therefore named Rambola, literally he who uttered Rama, as Tulsidas himself states in Vinayapatrika, a book written by him. In Bhavishyotter Purana, there is a shloka as Lord Shiva telling his wife Parvati as below. Valmikis Tulasidasaha Kalau Devi Bhavishyati Ramachandra Katametam Bhasha Bhaktam Karishyati. Meaning of above shloka. O Parvati, Valmiki will become Tulasidasa in the Kali Yuga and will compose this narrative of Srimad Ramayana in the vernacular language Avadi, Hindi spoken in present state Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand and some states in Nepal. At the age of 6, Rambola's Guru Narahari Das gave him the name Tulasidas during Virakta Diksha. At the age of 7, Upanayana, sacred thread ceremony, was performed for him at Ayodhya. Then Narahari Das took him to Soran, Varaha Kshetra, where he narrated Srimad Ramayana for him for the first time. Later, Tulasidas came to the sacred city of Varanasi and studied Sanskrit grammar, 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas, Jyotisha and 6 schools of Hindu philosophy over a period of 15 to 16 years from Guru Sesha Sanatana, who was based at Panchganga Ghat in Varanasi. Shesha Sanatana was a friend of Narahari Das and a renowned scholar on literature and philosophy. Tulasidas used to visit a nearby forest daily for performing his daily duties, Sandhya Vandana, etc. He used to pour remaining water to a specific peepal tree. A Brahma Rakshas, a powerful ghost, used to live in that peepal tree and daily it used to quench its thirst with that water. After few years, that happy Brahma Rakshas one day appeared in front of Tulasidasa and offered a boon. Tulasidasa said he wished to see Rama with his eyes, to which the Brahma Rakshas responded that it was beyond him. However, the Brahma Rakshas said that he could guide Tulasidasa to Hanuma, who could grant the boon Tulasidas asked for. The Brahma Rakshas told Tulasidas that Hanuman comes every day disguised in the form of an old man to listen to his Sri Rama Katha. He is first to arrive and last to leave. That evening Tulsidas noted that the first listener to arrive at his discourse was an old man who sat at the end of the gathering. After the katha was over, Tulasidas quietly followed the old man to the forest. In the forest, at the spot where the Sankat Mochan temple stands today, Tulsidas firmly fell at the old man's feet, shouting, I know who you are, and you cannot escape me. At first, the old man feigned ignorance, but Tulsidas did not relent. Then the old man revealed his original form of Hanuman and blessed Tulsidas. When granted a boon, Tulsidas told Hanuman he wanted to see Sri Rama face to face. Hanuman told him to go to Chitrakuta where he would see Sri Rama with his own eyes. Tulsidas followed the instruction of Hanuman and started living in an ashram at Ramghat in Chitrakoot. One day, Tulsidas went to perform the Pradakshina, circumambulation of the Kamadgiri mountain. He saw two princes, one dark and the other fair, dressed in green robes, pass by mounted on horsebacks. Tulsidas was enraptured at the sight. However, he could not recognize them. Later, Hanuman asked Tulsidas if he saw Sri Rama and his brother Lakshmana on horses. Tulsidas was disappointed and repentful. Hanuman assured Tulsidas that he would have the sight of Sri Rama once again the next morning. Tulsidas narrates this incident in a song of the Gita-vadi and laments how his eyes turned his own enemies by staying fixed to the ground and how everything happened like a mirage. On the next morning, Sri Rama again appeared to Tulsidas, this time as a child. Tulsidas was making Urdhva Pundra paste when a child came and asked for a Urdhva Pundra Tilaka, a religious mark on the forehead. This time Hanuman gave a hint to Tulsidas and he had full view of Sri Rama. Tulsidas was so charmed that he forgot about Urdhva Pundra paste. Sri Rama took the Urdhva Pundra paste and put a tilaka himself on his forehead for Lakshmana and Tulsidas' forehead before disappearing. Once Tulsidas was traveling in a village. A Brahmin died there and he was being taken for cremation. His widow bowed down to Tulsidas on the way, who addressed her as Saubhagyavati, used to address a woman whose husband is alive. The widow told Tulsidas her husband had just died, so his words could not be true. Tulsidas said that the word has passed his lips with the grace of Sri Rama, and so Sri Rama would restore the dead man to life. He asked everybody present to close their eyes and uttered the name of Sri Rama, and the dead Brahmin came back alive. The Mughal Emperor Akbar summoned Tulsidas on hearing of his bringing back a dead man to life. Tulsidas declined to go as he was too engrossed in creating his verses, but he was later forcibly brought before Akbar and was asked to perform a miracle, which Tulsidas declined by saying, "It is a lie, all I know is Sri Rama." The emperor imprisoned Tulsidas at Fatehpur Sikri. "We will see this Rama." Tulsidas refused to bow to Akbar and created a verse in praise of Hanuman and chanted it, called as Hanuman Chalisa, for 40 days, and suddenly an army of monkeys descended upon the town and wreaked havoc in all corners of Fatehpur Sikri, entering each home and the emperor's palace, scratching people and throwing bricks. An old Hafiz told the emperor that this was the miracle of the imprisoned fakir. The emperor fell at Tulsidas' feet, released him and apologized. Tulsidas stopped the menace of monkeys and asked the emperor to abandon the place. The emperor agreed and moved back to Delhi. Ever since, Akbar became a close friend of Tulsidas, and he also ordered a new law that followers of Sri Rama, Hanuman and other Hindus should not be harassed in his kingdom. Hanuman went to Valmiki numerous times to hear him sing the Ramayana but Valmiki seems to have turned down the request. After the victory of Rama over Ravana, Hanuman went to Himalayas to continue his worship of Sri Rama. There he scripted a play version of the Ramayana called Hanuman Nataka, engraved on the Himalayan rocks using his nails. When Valmiki saw the play written by Hanuman, he was astonished by the beauty of Hanuman Nataka. After this, Valmiki was instructed by Hanuman to take birth as Tulsidas and compose the Ramayana in the vernacular. Tulsidasa started composing his masterpiece Ramacharitmanas on Sri Ramanavami in 1575 AD and took over 2 years, 7 months and 26 days to complete on Vivaha Panchami day in Kartigai month, November-December in 1577 AD. Vivaha Panchami day is the wedding day of Lord Sri Rama and Sita. Tulsidas died aged 111 in 1623 AD in Assighat on the bank of river Ganga in Varanasi. But his Ramacharitmanas and other works are living forever. Thank you all. We will meet with the next story in upcoming weeks. Stay tuned. Vedanta Deshika Yatindra Katakshalabda Trayantasaramanavatya Gunambudagryam Narayana Yayati Durya Kripabhishiktam Sri Ranghanatha Yati Shekaram Ashrayamaha.